Good morning, y'all. Good morning, and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoblob. It's been a hot minute since I've had a chance to come on here. You know, I always tell you this, when you have a limited time every day and you end up with a series of urgent matters, you just end up losing those 3 hours. And I'll tell you what happened. On Sunday, I ended up going to the Michael's sale because I was not one of you early folks that ran out, and my Michael's doesn't carry a lot of art-based supplies, and the things I was interested in were things like what Paula hauled, like the watercolor brush markers from Jane Davenport or the Prima Special Effects texture paste. And because they don't carry much, I felt less urgency because my odds of getting those supplies were very limited. And in fact, they didn't carry any Jane Davenport. But I did manage to get a couple of things for friends who couldn't find them at their store that they were looking for. And it was a fun outing, and that was wonderful. So while I was out, the hubby was very sweet and thought he would do a bunch of surprise jobs. And, you know, that's a big deal because he's not that inspired cleaning wise. And there are jobs we tackle every week and jobs we tackle every month. And he thought I would come home from this great day out and I would find this stuff done, which was super sweet. Except I came in and I found him in a sea of glass. And, you know, the poor guy, when you're first learning how to clean out a fridge with glass shelves, you know, we all know this because we've all had it happen. They get soapy, they're slippy. And this was his first time tackling something like this. And they shattered into a bajillion pieces. And of course he was barefoot. So he was trapped until he very smartly came up with an idea that I would lay down a pathway of towels, and then we would get the glass out of his feet. We're still cleaning up glass. I have vacuumed more than once. I have mopped. I have swept. I have a lint roller. Thank you, Misty, for that genius idea. Thank you, Heather. Like duct tape. I've done everything, and we're still finding glass. So that took care of Sunday, absolutely. And then we had a couple of other things that were urgent. Not unfortunate, just urgent, that had to do with Pat. So I just haven't had a hot minute, y'all. Not even a hot minute. So I'm really glad to be on here today with you. I have a lot of exciting things to share with you. I did promise Bonnie that the first thing I would do today is thank y'all. I got to know Bonnie a lot better through this, so thank you for that too. You guys know I am not a phone person, so I tend to communicate with everybody via text. It's just easier for me and less draining. So, but through all this, I got to know Bonnie so much better. And guys, she is such a pleasure. She has the most amazing stories, and really talking to her was a pleasure, guys. So thank you. But what Bonnie wanted me to say to y'all is thank you from the bottom of her heart. It is quite remarkable what was raised. It was over $1,000, and it completely covered the one bill and helped so much towards the other. They are going to be fine, and she can't even believe it. And she sent me this really cute follow-up message yesterday letting me know that everything got her son helped her with the GoFundMe to transfer out the funds, and they managed to do it without any issue, and they managed to pay the outstanding bills. And she just wants to say, like, thank you, and thank you. This is still a very foreign thing for Bonnie. She explained to me, you know, she was raised in a house that if you can't give, you don't get. It's just, that's the rule, right? And I think that resonates with a lot of us. Even with we wishes, like I think many of us try one month to grant a wish and another month to ask for a wish. I think we're all very sensitive to that. So we understand what Bonnie means. But Bonnie gives whenever she can. And one of the things I didn't realize until I chatted with her, y'all, is that because her income is limited, she supplements it by doing craft shows. And that's how she has money for things like holiday gifts for family and being an angel. Like when she has helped us out in the past, that came out of her craft show money, the money she earns through craft shows. And they have all been canceled because of COVID. So, and where she lives, like there isn't any, it's one of those towns, y'all, where you blink and you're through it. It's got but one store, and it's not even like a big store. So, you know, that was a huge blow to her this year. And that's why also she's done less of Meet Me with the Die Cut Swap, because they're just that extra funds that she normally raises through craft shows to cover things like that, you know, aren't available. And something else I should share with you. I was really amazed to learn that, you know, the drive to the cancer center for her sister that they do several times a week is a long drive. They are driving more than an hour for that visit. It is huge, folks. So that's not just gas and wear and tear on her car. I mean, it becomes a whole day adventure. So thank goodness, y'all. That's all I got to say, that everyone came together, because they surely needed help with this. They really did. And, you know, we talked a little bit about the other problem that we had, and, you know, a while ago, and why this was really hard for Bonnie. But she is so grateful to y'all, and I promised her that I would tell you right away that it has been looked after thanks to y'all. She is fine. Her sister's going to be fine, and she'd love to thank you some way. She doesn't know how that's possible at this point, because in COVID she doesn't have the ability to earn extra money for the postage. But she's not going to forget this, folks. And she's been an angel all along. So I think once those craft shows open back up and life returns a little bit to normal, I think we're going to find Bonnie doing all sorts of angeling. But thank you all so very much from Bonnie and from me. Plus, I got to know her better, y'all. I got to know her better. I want to remind you, our one-day Valentine's Day collab goes up on the 14th, and we have some phenomenal makers. So you know it's going to be a whole day of inspiration. So please mark that on your calendar and save the date. And you'll recognize the thumbnail right away, and it's going to be super exciting. Super exciting. One-day project share, one share, crafter's choice, and I cannot wait to see what everybody made. And I have some exciting things to share with you this week. I have a new design team package I'm very excited about. In fact, I have two. So I'll be sharing those with you also this week. And I'm just wishing for you a happy and a healthy week. I am behind on videos and comments. I'm hoping to catch up between now and the weekend. I told y'all, I think Sundays are jinxed. I just do. You know, this one I was fine. And look what happened. So unfortunately, I don't know where else to fit it in my week. So I got to give that a good think, y'all. And I will. And I will. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. And I am wishing for you a happy and a crafty day. Bye for now.